Do you want to talk about our hill
Our hill?
that we're prepared to die on this week?
Oh, video games should not have voice acting.
No.
Oh.
Well, I guess we're done talking about this. No. All right. Go ahead, Joe. State your thesis.
What?
Oh, would you like me to?
Yeah.
Okay. Disclaimer. I don't really give a shit if any games have voice acting in them. There are a lot of great games with voice acting in them. Everyone I discuss in this theoretical grievance is completely fictional, and this does not apply to anybody real. Video games should not have voice acting in them. The voices are often very corny. And they almost never enhance your ability to identify with the characters.
Oh, yeah.
Please, what say you?
What say me? Okay, so like, if you're playing a game and the voice acting is just so much slower than you reading the text, it's like such a waste. It's like, oh, so you found the why I'm go. If you agree to
Right, you can play-
finally, it's like you're just reading like mountains of text, and like I'm not gonna listen to this.
Oh my god. Right, because you can play a video game 3 times as fast if you don't listen to all the shit.
Yeah.
And look, like I will occasionally, be very happy to sit through a cutscene if the cutscene is earned. But with voice acting, everything is a cutscene all the time.
Yeah, like it'd be great if there were cutscenes where this was where you would hear this stuff. But like, so people might be already thinking like, well, this game has voice acting. Mario just made a voice acting, and it's like, this is not what we mean. Like, this is different. This is
these
exception.
are vocalizations.
These are sound effects.
Yeah, no, there's another term for it. I forget what it's called, but I actually saw the term just today. It's like a specific term for the vocal, like, grunts and stuff. But
Yeah.
I think efforts.
Efforts.
Vocal efforts is what they called it, right? So those are not the same as dialogue.
Yeah, well, but there was some at the beginning with Princess Peach, and at the end too.
That's true, but that's okay. That's a cutscene.
Yeah, that's just like one. There's like 2 cutscenes in the game.
Right. And I mean, look, I think yeah, you could argue that like we never needed to hear what Princess Peach sounded like, but you're also not like dying to know what Princess Peach sounds like. She just doesn't actually have like much of a personality. She's occasionally a playable character in Super Mario, but she's not some great like mystery to me that I'm like projecting things about myself onto. I feel like I've got it with Princess Peach, and if they want to add a sweet little feminine voice to her, I'm not like, oh, but I thought she sounded more like me. I don't have my, I'm not let down by something like that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. I thought she sounded more like she sounded in my head, which is just my voice, because when a game is text-based, everybody has your voice.
Huh.
They might have like slightly different tone than yours, right? But like when I'm reading something, I'm just reading all of them like me. Or maybe I hear, a perfect voice in my head. That's not my voice. What I don't hear is someone going, "Hey, what do you think you're doing?"
Yes. That's what would you say like the majority of voice acting is that in games?
All right, I'm going to return to my disclaimer. I'm going to tap my disclaimer one more time and say I'm not talking about fucking anybody. I'm not. I am seriously not talking about anybody right now. I am just expressing a preference. yeah, there are a lot of bad voice actors. Like, but you know, I'm not going to get specific. Just the kind of shit you hear in like a bad anime dub. You
Yeah.
hear that in video games too, right? Like,
Yeah.
that's just, it sounds the same as that. You know, like, what do you mean? It's just like,
That's not what you imagined, and hearing it takes away your ability to imagine.
yes, it denies you of the ability. It just fills your, you know, it overwhelms the senses so that you can't
Your
think about.
preference is denied. Right?
Yes.
That's how it feels?
Yes, and like, you know, when you have like you know, when you have portraits or like the camera is on the character, there's a chance for the artist to show you what that character is feeling. And then the voice actor has a chance to blow it. Like, you know, maybe they will get it across if they're a truly great performer, which they all are, by the way. I am not saying any voice actor is not great, but like all the ones that suck, just like, you know, they take away from the performance that might have been possible. Maybe I'm giving too much credit to the game developers, though, for doing good acting in their games. But I feel like the player bridges a lot of the gap between what could suck about a game and, you know, what doesn't, because, like, they imagine it. Like, they imagine it good instead of it sucking.